So we learn aspects, we also learn essential dignities and the domicile doctrine, like what planet rules what sign, from the Thema Mundi, which is the birth chart of the world. Cancer rising. Moon is in the first house, ruling Cancer. Sun is in the second house, ruling Leo. These are the luminaries. So these are like two halves of one thing, the light in the sky. We have the daytime light, we have the nighttime light. So from here we can begin to mirror outward from these two halves of a whole. Mercury ruling Virgo and Gemini. Venus ruling Taurus and Libra. Mars ruling Aries and Scorpio. Jupiter ruling Pisces and Sagittarius. Saturn ruling Aquarius and Capricorn. So taking this idea that the luminaries are two halves of a whole, we have all of the light, and then we start to refract out. And so even the wholeness of one is split into two. We have two luminaries, a day and a night. We have a beautiful symmetry here through the chart, which also gives us our sign rulership, our domiciles. So Mercury has a diurnal sign, Gemini, and a nocturnal sign, Virgo. There's two halves to Mercury, just as there's two halves to the luminaries. There's a day and a night to Venus. There's a day and a night to Mars. There's a day and a night to Jupiter. And there's a day and a night to Saturn. So this is one of the reasons to admire the Thema Mundi, because it gives us this beautiful symmetry and a place of both modes of expression, outward and inward, active and receptive. So let's look at the angles. Angles are often described as being of a planetary aspect. Saturn opposes the moon, and Saturn opposes the sun. The luminaries, which are always our focus as the sources of light, light being information and life, what opposes the luminaries, opposes light and life? Saturn. And so oppositions can be seen or understood as being of a quality of Saturn. From each luminary, go to Jupiter. And so trines are often described as having a Jupiterian quality. There is a square from each luminary to Mars, and a sextile from each luminary to Venus. So this Thema Mundi not only gives us the planetary rulerships and a infrastructure for each planet to have both a outward and an inward, an extroverted and an introverted, a solar and a lunar, a diurnal and a nocturnal, a yin and a yang expression. But it also illustrates the reason why we may describe an aspect as embodying the energies or having the resonance of the planet. It comes from the Thema Mundi.